three about how much fun we have working with each other every day. Hopefully you have a great work environment as well. Part of what makes it a thriving community is to bring diversity into it, right? Well, our next guests are here to celebrate some very special co-workers for businesses in town. Laura Beavers, Kimberly Wilson, who are with Community Options in Chattanooga. Good to see you both.
Good to see you. Thank you.
And it's good timing for you to be here because you said this is the month that we celebrate employees who have disabilities.
Yes, ma'am. October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month. And what we do at Community Options is, one of the things is we work with empowering and employing individuals in the community. I wanted to come on today and just share the fantastic news of all the great partners that we've developed in Chattanooga. We have so many people working, and diversity and inclusion. We've partnered with Wendy's, we've partnered with KFC, we have partnered with Bass Pro Shop, we've partnered with the Chattanooga Lookouts for this past season. There's some pictures of some of our people working at the Lookouts. It was just an amazing opportunity. We've partnered with Food City on Lee Highway, Food City in Hickson. So Chattanooga is really embracing employment and inclusion.
Well, you know, you talk about dignity for people, right? And I was having a conversation with my teenage daughter and one of her friends last week about how there's never a job too small for anyone to do. As long as you're working, there should be pride associated with that.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't matter who you are, you should have the right to get a job.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, Kimberly, in your role at Community Options, are you working directly with these employers to help place the workers, or what's your role?
I don't quite work directly with them. I do some oversight with Laura. We attend, meetings and conferences to help with meet and greets and getting employers involved with us and letting them know what we do, and hoping that they'll support our mission.
Part of what makes a great workforce too, though, is having good morale.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So often, I don't want to be stereotypical, so I want to be careful in the way I say this, but very often people who have a disability, especially if it's a bit of a mental disability, can bring a joy to life that you otherwise wouldn't be able to tap into. They can be a great mood builder.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that fair to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So for people who are watching, we have so many new businesses coming into Chattanooga on a regular basis, right?
Yes.
Do they contact you and say, look, I'm kind of considering this, but I have some questions?
Absolutely. I would be honored to speak with anyone in the area who has an opportunity for one of our individuals. My contact number is on the screen, be at Community Options. Feel free to reach out. We would love to partner with any employer, because we all find purpose in our work, right?
Right.
And so a lot of the individuals that we serve are some of the most hardworking and eager and just joy.
I was talking to somebody today who's a small business owner, and she was saying one of the most difficult things is finding good employees and people who will just show up.
Yes.
So to have at your disposal an arsenal of people who so want the job, that's one big hurdle already overcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Kimberly, y'all are doing a fundraiser. You have a couple. They're looking ahead already to 2020 and a race that you'll have. But you're doing an art event on November 1st.
It's called Painting with a Purpose. The funds that are raised help support people with disabilities. It helps them do things that they probably would never get the opportunity to, like vacations and trips outside of Chattanooga, trips outside of the state. So it provides opportunities like that for them. The race is in 2020, but this one is going to be held here in Chattanooga, and it's at Painting with a Twist. The picture and everything has meaning to it. Kind of like as you're a kid, you take the dandelions and you make a wish when you blow it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the picture that we're painting.
Nice.
So it kind of gives them the dream that most would never have the opportunity
If
for.
someone's watching you, Laura, and they weren't familiar with you, maybe they have someone in their family who has a disability and they've been trying to help them find a job. Is there an age limit? I mean, at 16, can you help someone find a job?
Well, our program is designed for adults, 18 and older.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Okay, and for the employers watching, there's no, when I say commitment, I mean, you could hire somebody on a part-time basis or a full-time basis,
Oh, absolutely.
depending.
Most of our individuals do prefer part-time work because a lot of them, it's their first opportunity. You know, a lot of people with disabilities have been told their whole lives they couldn't work. Tennessee is breaking barriers. Tennessee is the first state to become a work-first state, pass legislation that people with a disability deserve the right to work.
Right.
And so I'm just very honored to get the opportunity to do what I do and in a state that is so proactive.
The beauty of life is when you can be surrounded by people who are different and you can learn from them and they can learn from you.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
who wants just a cookie cutter day after day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So here's where you can find community options. Sorry, my snafu. Community options. Laura and Kimberly certainly know where they work, but they're right here in Chattanooga. The phone number and website there on your screen. And if you call them, they can tell you more about the Painting with a Twist event on November 1st. What a great way to give back, even if you were just an individual watching today.
Yes,
Thank you both.
Thank you.